Hello friends, this is Sandeep from Tutor House. Hope you all are doing good. Today we will guide you about IELTS test. So many people try to get information about IELTS. So it's a general briefing about IELTS test and what comes into that, why people write this test. Normally IELTS test is to check your English proficiency. So why to check your English proficiency? This will help you out to move abroad for your higher studies or for your work permit. Generally, students who are planning for their higher studies anywhere abroad, as well someone who is looking to migrate and settle abroad, even someone who is going on the work permit, should write this IELTS test to make sure that their English proficiency is good, because they are moving to a country wherein the communication is in English. So IELTS, the full form of IELTS is the International English Language Proficiency System. Normally IELTS test is conducted by two organizations. One is British Council, which is based out from UK, and the other is IDP, which is from Australia. So British Council has more than 1600 locations for test worldwide, and same way IDP have 450 locations worldwide for their test. Normally IELTS test don't have marks number system, rather the score is calculated based on band. Now how this band works? So the band level is from 0 to 9 bands. 0, that means you did not attend the test, so you will get a 0 as score, but normally they calculate it if someone has attended the test and the performance is they have scored 1 band, that means they are non-user. Similarly, there are specific names provided for band 2, 3, 4, so on, but we would be guiding you only like basic knowledge about this. So band 1 score is for someone who is a non-user with English, and if someone is scoring band 9, definitely he is an expert in IELTS. Other way around, what kind of test formats we have? So there are two type of test formats. One is paper based test and the other is computer delivered test. Till recent time, people had only one test format, that was paper based. Recently they have added computer delivered test, and computer delivered test is conducted by both organization, British Council or IDP. So any organization which you are planning to apply for your test, you can do that. So there is no difference with any costing for paper based or computer delivered test. Here you should understand like what kind of test type I need to go. For example, if you are going for your higher studies, so you need to go for your academic test. If you are going for your migration or you want to settle there, other way around you have a work permit, so you need to write general training test. Even in test, the cost differs, and even maybe the process would differ, but again you have a need to write a test for applying your UK visa or immigration. It is called as UKVI. The next is life skills, that is for A1 and B1. You will write these two tests, any of the test in this. The next is how the test question format based on the sections. Normally IELTS test, you will have 4 major sections. One is reading, the second is writing, third is listening, and the fourth is speaking. So reading is something like reading passages. So you will have 3 reading passages. You will read the passages. You have questions below the passages. Based on the questions, you need to look out for the answer in the passages and write down the answer. Writing, you will have 2 sections. So for 2 sections, 2 topics, you will start writing. Maybe it can be a letter, it can be an essay, it can be a scenario. Then listening, so you will have 4 recordings. Based on these 4 recordings, you will write down question answers, but you need to be very keen. You need to have a good listening skills to listen what the communication or interaction is being done. Based on that, you will write down the answers. The fourth one is speaking. So you will get 2 topics, how to speak, and based on the topic, they will check how you are speaking, what kind of information you are sharing, whether it is really matching with the kind of topic they have shared. Such a kind of interaction will happen with the examiner. For listening and speaking, they are the same paper, let it be for academic or general training test. But yes, for reading and writing, it differs with the subject. Listening, reading, writing tests are conducted on the same day. That is, your 3 sections would be covered on the same day. The 4th section, that is speaking, would be covered within a day frame, within a week frame, maybe before the test or after the test of the 3 sections. Because speaking, again, it depends on the test center and even the examiner availability. So speaking would be conducted a day before or after a week, depending on the test center and the examiner availability. Then normally the speaking test, it would go for like 5 to 10 minutes. They can't take more time because there are number of students or candidates who need to get admitted, and even they need to go with this test. So there is a time limit. So what is the time limit? The total time for the test is 2 hours 45 minutes. So how to book a IELTS test is also important. So in our other videos, we would share about how to book your IELTS test online. Even we will guide you how the sections for your test and how these sections and what kind of questions you will have in these sections, how to prepare for these sections. So for reading, writing, listening, speaking, we have other videos. Hope this video helped you to know more about IELTS test, and hope you will even watch our other videos for more information. Thank you.